Say no more, my friend. Here we go. So, how is everyone today? Good? Good. So, I got claws, I got jaws, and I got cuts. So, how is everyone today? I'm going to pause to this loading screen because it's taking forever. Never mind, that only took a second. So, let's play level 82. So, yeah. How is everyone today? Ugh. Forgive me, I just ate a peanut butter sandwich. Forgive me if my voice is messed up. I just ate a peanut butter sandwich. Whenever I eat, it does something to my throat. Like it makes my voice bad. So, yeah. How is everyone? I'm gonna try and... Nah. Obviously, this about, get a snack. This finna be a novel. Hold on. Today I'd like to talk about the history of the German Empire. The history of Germany. Blech. Today I'm going to talk about the evolution of German tanks. Gear snacks. This finna be a novel. Germany's first foray into armored warfare began during the First World War with the Sturmpanzerwagen A7 Fowl, or Sturmpanzerwagen A7V. The A7V was manufactured by hand, and there was only about 20 produced before the end of the First World War. It was just as effective as the British Mark IV. It was just as effective as the British Mark IV. But it was an only saw in combat in a handful of engagements. After Germany's defeat in the First World War, the Weimar Republic. Ignore my cat in the background. The Weimar Republic became... So if you miss the Sturmpanzerwagen, you can Google it. After Germany's defeat in the First World War, the Weimar Republic was forbidden from making tanks until the Treaty of Rapallo in 1921 allowed the creation of the Common Tank School in Kazan, near Kazan in the Soviet Union. Very far from prying eyes, various German companies began competing to produce a new tank design. To produce the tank. The result of this was the Großtraktor, or gross tractor, translating directly to large tractor, a code name for a 16-ton armored fighting vehicle. However, the design was rejected, and after a much lighter version, the Leichtraktor, was made. That was also rejected. But German officers still clung to the idea of the tank as a land battleship. So the first Neu, but the giant multi-turreted Neubefahrzeug was constructed. It was not a practical design, but fortunately for Hitler's new Wehrmacht, much more practical designs were already on the way. The first of these was the Panzer I infantry support tank, or Panzer I, with twin light machine guns. They began with twin light machine guns. The Panzer I is commonly misinterpreted as a training tank. This is not a training tank. It was an actual tank that participated in the Spanish Civil War. I'm not sure where the rest of the Panzer ones went. Holy crap, I'm not sure where the rest of the Panzer ones went. I'm sure some fought in the invasion of Poland, but its successor is a bit more widely known. Following a delay in the production of medium tanks, a new light tank design, Hitler's Wehrmacht fielded a new tank design, the Panzer II, or Panzer II, featuring a magazine-fed 20mm autocannon. It was partially adequate to deal with the lightly armored vehicles used by the Polish army, as well as other light tanks. However, it was not adequate to deal with medium or heavy tanks. Panzer III's made up the bulk of the Wehrmacht the Wehrmacht of the of the Wehrmacht of the Wehrmacht Panzer the Wehrmacht the Wehrmacht the Wehrmacht's Panzer divisions during the invasion of Poland, and it was reported when the 20mm rounds slapped against French tanks during the Battle of France. French tankers were so frightened, they had some extreme reaction, I don't know. But the Panzer III, or Panzer III became one of the most iconic tanks. There was also another tank boasting a 50mm cannon. It was more than adequate to deal with the French army's vehicle. But even more powerful than the Panzer III was the Panzer IV, or Panzer IV, boasting a 75mm cannon. A short-barreled 75mm cannon brought destruction upon the Wehrmacht, the Wehrmacht, the Wehrmacht, the Wehrmacht, the Wehrmacht, the Wehrmacht's enemies, as the short-barreled 75mm cannon could deal with armored vehicles, big or small. However, it wasn't adequate at long ranges. So, like the Panzer III, it received a long-barreled cannon. But this time, instead of 50mm, it was 75mm of firepower. If you don't know, 75mm was a really powerful tank back then. Following the total failure of the Neue Fahrzeug, German engineers went back to the drawing board, and after a series of prototypes, came up with what I think could have been the most effective tank in history. It's known as the Panzerkampfwagen 7 Tiger 1, or Tiger 1. It was a heavy tank boasting a long-barreled 88mm cannon. But the number of Tiger tanks on the battlefield, as well as their size and armament, was limited. However, Hitler only thought the latter two were an issue. So he ordered the Panzerkampfwagen 7 Tiger 2, or Tiger 2, to be built. I personally think they should have rounded out the 88mm cannon with a 90mm cannon. Shut up! Which would have been more effective. But that's just me. Then, in 1943, the Wehrmacht the Nazis' second big cat, the Panzerkampfwagen 5 Panther, or Panther, was put into service. Hope you liked the video. Oh, hold on, no, I still have a minute left. So, the Panzerkampfwagen 5 as 400A was envisioned as a replacement for the Panzer IV. It had well-sloped 55-degree armor, a mighty long-barreled 75mm cannon, and it was more than adequate to deal with the M4 Sherman used by the American Army and the T-34 used by the USSR. Those are all, as well as the Stern Panzerwagen 7 Fall. I'll see you later, gamers.